Hello there, and welcome back to Haik Toyota. Your friendly neighborhood sales manager, Lawrence Asmus here. 30 years experience, and I'm pleased and proud to reintroduce the not all new 2023 Highlander, but the renewed 2023 Highlander with a little secret under the hood, boys and girls. There's a new power plant. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the transmission and the amenities and one of the upgrades on the inside that you can't wait to see. Now, what we're looking at here today, boys and girls, is our 2023 Toyota Highlander Limited. The secret about this vehicle is what I want to tell somebody about, and I've been dying to tell somebody about all day, is the new power plant that comes in this particular vehicle. It is a 2.4 liter turbo 4-cylinder. That's right, I said it, turbo 4-cylinder, turbo 4-cylinder. If you'll take a look up underneath here, you're going to see exactly what it is that we're talking about today and what makes this thing so special. We have taken a beautiful 6-cylinder engine that was emitting some more than reputable emissions, gases and things of that nature. So Toyota took it upon themselves to actually put forth their best foot forward to maintain a gas engine and give you maximum fuel efficiency and to give you towing capacity. Yes, the previous model was a 6-cylinder and this one is a 4-cylinder, but the beautiful thing about it is you're getting better gas mileage, lower emissions, and you can tow 5,000 pounds with a 4-cylinder without a problem. Some of the things you see underneath here, boys and girls, and they don't tell you about, this is actually a flame retardant shield. If this engine does catch on fire, which it's prone to do if there's something that does happen, that is designed to drape down over the engine, put that fire out and keep the compartment safe and everyone and all of the passengers. Your signature Toyota eyebrow, I like to call this the center of attention, but really the camera's right down here. Everything else that's governed on this, from the dynamic laser guided cruise control, are going to be from the cameras here, along with your pedestrian protection, front and rear parking sonars, and traffic sign assistance. All of the vehicles are going to come, and this is one of my favorite things about them, are going to be the LED headlights and your LED fogs that come on this particular vehicle. You can run them with just the daytime running lights. I suggest if you like those fogs and it's a little foggy throughout the day, turn it into that parking sense. These daytimes will stay on, fogs will come on, and your rear tail lights give you a little extra added cushion in the back for someone to see you and what's going on. When you take a look at this particular vehicle, it does have nice factory polished, and I mean polished 20-inch rims. Running on an Eagle Touring tire that's going to give you the great traction that you like in the rain with the 255 R20 on that particular vehicle. Integrated turn signals, so those coming at you can see what your intentions are, as well as those to the side of you have a little better idea of what they're looking at as well. When you come around to this particular side of the vehicle, you're going to see the mirrors, door handles, all have been color keyed to give you that monochromatic look, to give you that dressed up tuxedo look that you always look for whenever you're trying to get out on the town. It is a smart key, so you do have one touch to lock the vehicle, and it will put in the mirrors as that's pre-programmed. You have the ability to be able to customize how you want your vehicle to sit. Some people, when they get out in the parking lots, it's very tight. This gives you a little extra room in the parking garage or in parking situations, or even at your own home. One of the other beautiful things about this, when you actually grab, most everybody knows when you grab a smart key, it's gonna unlock once, but if I hold it long enough, it'll unlock all 4 doors for me. Again, that is something that can be preset when you are setting your customizations on your particular vehicle. One of the other things that I want to share with customers and folks and have people understand why Toyota does what they do and why they do what they do. When you look at something along the lines of this particular vehicle and you see this small node, this small cutout right here, people think that's just for aesthetics. That is actually put into the vehicle to create a vortex, to reduce the coefficient of drag, to give you maximum fuel efficiency when you're going down the road. You'll see them throughout the vehicle in different odd spots. Even on your rear tail lights, as you see, this is flared. Again, that is to reduce the coefficient of drag and increase the efficiency in a power plant coming from Toyota. And we're back. There you guys are. Still taking a look at this 2023 Toyota Highlander Limited with the all-new 2.4 liter turbo 4-cylinder engine, giving you that 5,000 pound towing capacity and some of the luxuries that come along with a Limited. This particular unit is a Limited. You can't get this in the L, LE, XLE, Limited, and Platinum variations with all-wheel drives and hybrid as well. This particular unit is going to get you 22 miles to the gallon in the city, 25 on the 29 on the highway, and 25 combined. That really is getting the work done for a 4-cylinder that will tow you 5,000 pounds. Some of the other luxuries that come along with that is your 16 cubic feet area back here with these seats up. They do fold down very, very easily. This headrest is going to disappear to give us a flush mount seat right here. As we put that down for more storage, there is easy return to seating positions, and the seat belts do stay out of your way. When you have everything folded down, and I'll fold down one more of these, you've got 48 cubic feet of usable space. And this seat goes flat. 48 cubic feet of usable space. Other things that come along with that are going to be your easy access to your tire tools. Spare is going to be underneath. And we also like to show off one of the luxuries of being able to close. Oh, we need to close the door first. No, we don't. We just got to kick it hard. Showing off your LED rear tail lights, color keyed bumpers, color keyed rain fairing. That's going to keep, in certain areas, that's going to keep snow off your rear windshield, but here in the great state of Texas, that's going to keep a lot of rain off that with the windshield wiper keeping you clean. Your XM antenna, which is color keyed, just to kind of hide that and give it the luxury. But again, you can see the lines that I spoke of before of how these lights protrude out, and this little groove right here is actually designed for maximum efficiency on these particular cars. When you get into the Limited, there's a lot to be had, and this one is going to have the rear parking sensors along with blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and pedestrians detection as well. Going to give you the ability to be able to stop if you don't see them coming. Now please rest assured, all of these safety senses still rely on a qualified driver that is paying attention. It can't do everything for you, but there are things to mitigate the severity of the accident if in fact you do get one. Let's come around this side of the car and we're going to get a little look inside. But what you'll notice is when I jump inside here, being the svelte 6'4" young man that I am, there's plenty of room for me. But I can also still adjust the seats forwards and backwards to give accommodations for maybe some larger cargo in the back or maybe a baby seat or something along those lines. These seats do fold down relatively easy to a flat collapsible space that can be adjusted forwards and backwards again for maximum cargo efficiency on that. For those rear riders that you have, just something on the door and people consider it to be a nice touch and are usually amazed when they find it. It's going to be that sunshade. Yes, we do put lifetime guaranteed window tint on all our vehicles. If the crack peels or fades or comes off, we're going to take care of that for you. But the sunshade gives you the extra added level of protection for those in the back, whether it's a small child, whether it's yourself, or somebody else that you need to be taking care of. You will have in this particular vehicle some very nice refined finished leather. You can see it's got the faux wood trim that gives it that dazzling look here. But some of the things that I want to impress upon folks are the safety features. All of these vehicles are standard with ALR and ELR locking seat belts. Every seat belt in the vehicle is a 3-point harness giving you maximum safety when traveling at high rates of speed or low end impacts. But the other thing I wanted to show you is that all of them are equipped with the child safety locks. If you've got any of the little fellows in the back or some people you just don't want to get away from you, then that's going to be an advantage for you there. But when I talk about ALR and ELR locking seat belts, an automatic locking restraint is very simple. You will pull this all the way out, and then it acts like a ratchet to not extend. Secure any types of items. I usually have my fajitas secured with the queso in this seat just this manner so they don't fall out when I have emergency braking. Your electric locking restraint is something that's going to happen automatically in the event of an impact. If you are in an impact, when you initially hit, you lean forward. The seatbelt is going to let out and then pull you back into the seat like that in a matter of milliseconds to be able to help you absorb the impact and the airbags not to do as much damage. But there's some other great stuff. Why don't you join me inside and come on around. Okay, now that you guys have seen a lot of the exterior of this bad boy, I would like to show off some of the inside. As you can see, some of the same luxury continues throughout this 2023 Toyota Highlander Limited. Very nice fit and finish with the faux wood here. Beautiful gauge cluster with a nice 12.3-inch screen up here for you to be able to see what it is you're looking at for your infotainment center with a nice 7-inch screen, excuse me, a 4-inch gauge, 4-inch screen on your dash with electronic gauge cluster. Now that gauge cluster that you're looking at right there right now is completely customizable from whether you're looking at the weather, the radio stations you're looking at, giving you turn-by-turn navigation, or simply changing those gauge clusters to that. With this particular vehicle, you do have more than one driving mode. You have it for the normal, just traveling down to get some Shipley's Donuts on a Sunday morning, and then you've also got sport mode, which is Monday morning trying to get to the office. As you change those things, it will give you a little cue on the dash there to know that you've gone into sport mode. It flips over to the red. accenting the wheels, accenting the dash, and then turning back to a normal mode there for you. What you see when you flip into the normal mode, it goes back to a gray to be monochromatic or something that is just a plain color. And then when you get into the economy mode, it definitely gives you the green. When you look at this particular vehicle, it comes standard, or this vehicle comes equipped with your lane trace assist, radar guided cruise control, front and rear parking sonars, and everything that comes along with Toyota Safety Sense 2.5S. Now the 2.5S is going to get you the pre-collision system, the dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure warning, automatic high beam, so when you're in that neighborhood or traveling down a dark road, it knows what to do best for your best visual. Lane trace assist with steering assist and road sign assist. But the Plus picks up two things for you. Number one, it's going to recognize an intersection for you, and it also gives you the emergency steering. And what I mean by that, if you were in an emergency situation where you had to stop and you're hitting the brakes and you have a hold of the wheel, and the cameras and the sensors on the vehicle realize that there could be a better outcome by turning the vehicle left or right, it will give you steering assist, right? And so that's going to help you avoid the accident. When it comes to intersection recognition, the big key there is if you're approaching a 4-lane intersection and there's oncoming traffic from different sides and you just happen to miss someone running a light, the car will pick it up for you, alert you, and apply pressure to the brakes and stop you in an emergency situation if it is deemed necessary. Now that's a lot of great stuff to have, along with your ALR seatbelts, ELR, 10 airbags throughout this particular vehicle, dual stage, dual threshold, crumple zones front and rear. You've got one hell of a vehicle on a special ride. One of the easiest ways that I like to get these vehicles started, a lot of these vehicles are going to come with your connectivity kit. Simply choose your phone. Now your phone is going to be Apple CarPlay or it's going to be Android Auto. And with your Android Auto, all of these come with a tethering cord. Simply we'll hook in to the information, connect to the phone. Once you're in, it knows it has power, it's connecting you Bluetooth, and you're ready to go. You can speak to the car. XM 115.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 115.
There's more than one way to speak to your vehicle. Simple depress, you're talking to the vehicle. If you push and hold, locate nearest Spring Creek barbecue.
Here
And
are the search results for locate nearest Spring Creek barbecue.
we are often running with turn-by-turn ways and no cord. One of the other big things that I really like to show off about this vehicle is what the small change they made on the inside. Not only do you get the 2.5 Plus, which is going to give you emergency steering and intersection recognition, but they went and took this glorious vehicle and took your cell phone out of the center console for a charger, and it's right here up front, easy access, and automatically charging your phone. Many beautiful things to be said about this particular vehicle. All things can be customizable through the steering wheel. You do have the option again of your dual climate controlled air conditioning in the front, tri-climate controlled air conditioning in the back. With the different drive modes that you have, you are really going to experience a very smooth transmission with this 2.4 liter turbo 4-cylinder and never miss the 6 that you had. Better fuel economy, better for the environment, better for your family. So in closing, my hope is today that the things that I've shown you on this new 2023, slightly redone, brand new powertrain Toyota Highlander has shown you some things that may want to encourage you to join our family or to stay with the family. Please come down and see us. If you like what you've seen today, click the button below, subscribe, and remember, we hope you can see how well we do things better than most a little closer to the coast.